Casey Anthony, the woman once dubbed the most hated woman in America, and to those of us in the true crime community, a murderer who got away with killing her daughter. So, where is she now? We'll talk about that in this edition of Bethea's Bite Reloaded, which will begin right now. We are live and reloaded on a Sunday afternoon. It is Sunday, July 10th, 2022, and this is Bethea's Bite Reloaded, your home for news, opinions, debates, your voice, and justice served. I am Ernest Bethea, the Last Outlaw, and first of all, I want to thank everybody who joined me, who subscribed to me. I appreciate each and every last one of you. And I'm not saying that just to make it sound like a gimmick. I absolutely appreciate you all. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me do my house cleaning thing real quick. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you. Please come back. We keep doing this for a reason. The mission is to find the missing and to seek justice. If you want to contact me, you can hit me up on my personal Facebook at the Last Outlaw 316. You can also hit me up on the official Bethea's Bite Reloaded page at Bethea's Bite Reloaded. Like, share, comment, follow me. Be more than happy to have you. On Twitter, or as an old friend would say, on the Twitter machine, you can hit me up at EKB316. You can like, share, retweet, comment, follow me there. I'll be sure to have this video up on Twitter as well. Here on YouTube, 102 subscribers and counting. I thank you. Let's see if we can pick that number up. You can hit me up right here at user/EKB316. As always, I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for future videos. This video will also be on the message forum at betheasbite.com. If you missed it live, you can catch the replay by registering logging in, leaving a comment, getting on the conversation and the investigation. You can email me your thoughts at kingofhearts316_09 at outlook.com. In the subject line, I want you to hit me up with Buffet's Bite Reloaded and then drop in your comments. But remember, keep those comments clean as I may read them live. And of course, I have missing persons, wanted persons, etc. All those together on my new Instagram page at EB the Last Outlaw. You can find those videos, you can find those links, and on missing persons posters. You'll find it all there. Now let's get down to business, shall we? About let's see. I believe this was about 10 or so years ago. I sat back and I watched a case unfold like you wouldn't believe. A 2-year-old little girl was missing. She wasn't reported missing for 30 days. Now, somebody riddle me. How do you not report your child missing for 30 days? The little girl was named Caylee. Caylee Anthony. She was only about 2 years old. Anyway, the little girl wasn't reported missing for 30 days, only to find out that her mother wanted to live the party lifestyle. She wasn't anywhere near concerned about her daughter. So now we go through this whole craziness of trying to find Caylee, wanting to know where her whereabouts are. And her mother, Casey Anthony, has decided, why is everybody worried about Caylee? It should be about me. I mean, she even got a tattoo on her back, La Bella Vita, the beautiful life. Well, we end up they end up filing Caylee's remains, and that was shortly after Casey's arrest. Casey went to trial, and in this true crime fan's opinion, that trial was nothing more than a farce. It was a whole dog and pony show, which in the end, Casey Anthony got off. So to a lot of people who feel the way I do, Casey Anthony got away with it. She got away with murder. She got away with killing her daughter. So, where is Casey now? I found an article courtesy of In Touch Weekly that breaks down everything that she has done over the last several years This is the article entitled "Where is Casey Anthony Following the Death of Her Daughter Caylee? Updates on Her Life." True crime fans are still outraged over the gut-wrenching details of Casey Anthony's infamous murder trial. Boy, you have no idea. But now that it's been over a decade since the disappearance and death of Anthony's daughter Caylee Anthony, the 36-year-old is trying to lead a normal life. A source told In Touch exclusively in March 2020 that Casey is writing a detailed and definitive account of her life and the tragedy of losing Caylee and everything that followed. At the time, she had already completed 3 chapters. She knows the book will be controversial and that no matter what she does, she will face criticism. But she also feels she has a story that has never been told. Nobody else has lived it, so no one else can tell it, the source explained. So, what does Casey do? According to the article, besides working as a researcher, Casey tried to start her own photography business in 2016. She created a Twitter account for her company, Case Photography LLC, but it was soon deleted when she received fewer photo inquiries and more questions about the trial. In December of 2020, she launched a private investigation firm in Florida. that's a that's a laugh. She launched a private investigation firm in Florida. Paperwork for a new company titled Case Research and Consulting Services LLC was filed with the Florida Division of Cooperation under her name on December 14th. That's according to documents obtained by the Daily Mail. Although some reports have implied that Anthony wants to investigate the 2000 death of her 2-year-old daughter, a source close to Anthony told People magazine in January 2021 that's not the case. That's a closed chapter in her life, says the insider. She's not starting a company to get answers about Caylee. Instead, Anthony wants to help other people who are facing serious legal charges. She knows what it's like to be accused of something that she didn't do, the source said. She wants to help other wrongfully accused people, especially women, and help them get justice. I'll put my take on that in a little bit. Another word is that she's planning on making a movie about her life. In June 2019, she announced that she was working on a film about her life after the death of Caylee. Yes, I drank and carry on like nothing happened. The movie is called As I Was Told because I'd done what I was told to do. I had to put on a fake persona throughout those 31 days. That's what she said to the Daily Mail about what to expect to see in her movie. However, the movie just hasn't really gotten off the ground, a source told People magazine in September 2020. And then the coronavirus became a thing and stopped any momentum that the film had. It's effectively dead. That's good news. Casey is dating and partying again. Well, why am I not surprised to hear that one, ladies and gentlemen? After years of trying to stay out of the public eye, Anthony has spotted back on the scene for the first time in 2019. She believes she has done her penance, a separate source close to Anthony told People magazine. And now she's partying. She's dating around, meeting new people, and finally creating a social life. Although Anthony was trying to mingle once again, she isn't ready to settle down. Anthony began dating a man a couple of years ago, but things fizzled out, the source shared, adding, that's not what she's looking for now. Here's a shot of Casey back from 2019, I believe. You ready? You ready for a shock? Ready for shock, fans? Because I've got one for you. Casey wants more kids. For a long time, she was like, "No way." A third source told people back in October 2018 in regards to having more children. But time has changed that, and she's now open to it in a way that she hasn't been before. However, Casey's father, George Anthony, expressed that thought made him nervous, knowing now she could potentially be a mom again. I hope she does better this time around than what she did last time. Believe it or not, the case still haunts some jurors. One of the male jurors spoke about how his decision to acquit Anthony still impacted him 10 years later on May 20th of 2021. I think now, if I were to do it over again, I'd push harder to convict her of one of the lesser charges, like aggravated manslaughter, he told People magazine. At least that, or child abuse. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I didn't stand up for what I believed in at the time. I'll just put my 2 cents in on that in just a moment as well. So where is Casey living? As of 2017, Anthony was living in South Florida with Patrick McKenna, a private detective who worked as the lead investigator on her case in the 2011 death of her daughter. McKenna is also known for his work on the O.J. Simpson case, the former NFL star who was charged and later acquitted in the murder of his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. Do Casey's parents support her? In a rare interview on Investigation Discovery's Crime Scene Confidential, Casey's mother, Cindy Anthony, reunited with an investigator who helped recover the body of her granddaughter. I know you guys didn't want to leave until you found every single bone, she told Alina Burrows in the March 2022 clip. It means a lot. Alina told People magazine, I didn't know how Cindy was going to react to me, she admitted. I mean, I was a prosecution witness, so she could have seen me as someone who wanted to lock her daughter up. But she was very gracious, and I think in some ways the interview gave her some closure. Here's a shot. Here's a shot of her with a picture of Caylee. This is when she was given the update on her life from the rare interview at that time. This was back in 2011 when during her murder trial. And to wrap up the article, I've got 5 shocking quotes of hers. 5 of her most shocking quotes. At number 5, her daughter, she said, Caylee would be 12 right now and would be a total badass. That's from a 2017 Associated Press interview. At number 4, I was upset that my mother was parading herself around in front of television. That she said that during her 2014 deposition. At number 3, I decline to answer any questions about my daughter. If you ask me again, I will walk out of this room. That too was from her 2014 deposition. At number 2, people lie to the cops every day. Cops lie to people every day. I'm just one of the unfortunate idiots who admitted that they lied. That's from her 2017 Associated Press interview. And her most shocking quote, I didn't kill my daughter, but I'm ashamed of the person I was. That was during a 2012 interview with Piers Morgan. Guys, if I had a nickel for every time Casey Anthony opened her mouth and actually said something that was actually believable, I would probably be as rich as Elon Musk or Tesla. Anyway, I'm gonna dig back around this article and give you my 2 cents on it. Let me start back from the top here. True crime fans are still outraged over the gut-wrenching details of Casey Anthony's infamous murder trial. You're right. A lot of us are still outraged because we know deep down she got away with murder. All the evidence points in her direction. Oh yeah. Someone say it's circumstantial at best. Maybe so, but like I said at the start of this video, who waits 31 days to report their child missing? Who does that? And on top of it, she made so many outlandish claims during her trial. I just had this gut feeling that when it happened, I had a gut feeling she was going to get off. Didn't know how at the time, but I had to watch it play out. And sure as I'm doing this during this live podcast, she got away with it. A source tells In Touch Weekly that she's writing a detailed and definitive account of her life. Oh yeah, and the tragedy of losing Caylee and everything that followed. Oh yeah, detailed. Detailed. That's maybe the only thing I believe. As far as definitive, she'll probably lie like a dog on a bearskin rug, which is pretty much what she did during the trial. So if you want to call this the definitive piece, come on, Casey, you can do better than that. So she's got 3 chapters done. I'm calling it out as 3 chapters of lies. But I dare want to see a finished product. She's working as a researcher. She's trying to start a photography business. But then again, nobody want to her taking pictures. They want to know everything about the trial. I can see that. Considering that she's a controversial figure. So in 2020, she launches a private investigation firm. Yeah, yeah. All of a sudden, all of a sudden now you want to be a private investigator. You want to be you want to help other people get justice, including women. Huh. Um, uh, I may end up saying this throughout this a good bit. What about your daughter? Doesn't she deserve justice?
Yes, she does.
Oh, but that's right. That's right. Caylee's a closed chapter in your life. You didn't start this private investigation firm to get answers about Caylee. Nah, that's not what you're up there for. Well, you want to help others, if you're actually telling the truth and you didn't kill Caylee, wouldn't you want to get answers? Oh, and thank heaven that this movie is not going down. Coronavirus is good for something after all. She was planning on making a movie about her life after the death of Caylee. Babe, how much is the average movie ticket?
I don't know, $20.
That's $20 they won't get from me. Oh, and she's not she isn't ready to settle down. That might be a good thing. Guys, if if you see Casey Anthony anywhere in your vicinity, run in the opposite direction. Run in the opposite direction. Don't walk.
Why?
This little party animal, she ain't worried about you. Oh, she wants more kids, but she ain't worried about you guys. She's living. Unlike unlike Ricky Martin living La Vida Loca, she's living La Bella Vita, and she's talking about she wants more kids.
All I know is the subway person better hurry up.
Who wants to have kids with with the woman dubbed the most hated woman in America? George Anthony's nervous. I would be too. I would be too. And as far as the case still haunting jurors, um, if I was one of 12 people who's got Casey Anthony's life in the palm of my hands, after seeing all that evidence, and if it was up to me to pass down a guilty verdict and then come back some 10 or so years later to say whether I regret it or not, I would have none, because not only would I have voted guilty, she would have been gone. We don't know for certain whether her parents still support her or not, but right now things can change at the drop of a hat. My opinion still stands that Casey never cared about Caylee, and proof positive was when she let it go and didn't report her missing for 30 days. 30 days. I'm looking at this second picture from 2017. She's sitting up there looking all demure and proper, like she actually cares about anything other than herself. And then I look back at the picture at this picture from her time in court. Nothing more than a dog and pony show.
I'm not waiting anymore.
Nothing more than a dog and pony show. And as for those 5 quotes, I'll start from the bottom. Number 5, you might be right. Caylee would be 12 now, and maybe, despite her mother, she would be a total badass. Number 4, upset that your mother was parading herself around in front of TV. Look who's talking, Miss Party Animal. Number 3, from the deposition, declines to answer any questions about her daughter. Ask her again, she'll walk out the room. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but just that alone, that sound like the words of a guilty person. But I'm just saying. Number 2, people lie to cops every day. Cops lie to people every day. She's just one of the unfortunate idiots who admitted that they lied. Yeah, okay. And number 1, didn't kill her daughter, but she's ashamed of the person she was. Right. And we just, as far as I'm concerned, Casey Anthony is nothing more than a narcissistic version of herself now than what she was back around 2011. Casey only cares about Casey, and anybody wants to dispute that, go right ahead. And I still stand behind my statement when I say to guys, y'all thinking about dating Casey Anthony? Run the other way. Run. Don't walk. Don't look back. She may want to have kids, but does that mean she want to have kids with you? Think about it. All right. I'm going to hit the Instagram blotter, see what I've got going, what I have posted, and maybe you can help out. Let's start with Jaden Anthony Oching. He was last seen at approximately 1 o'clock on Thursday, July 7th, leaving Clarksburg High School. Jaden is 14 years of age, standing 5'6", 125 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes. The police and family are concerned for Jaden's welfare. Anybody with information, you're to contact the Montgomery County Police Department at 301-279-8000, 301-279-8000, or contact BAMFI at 877-97-BAMFI. As always, like we say in the true crime community, if you see something, say something. We have a silver alert out of Washington State for Joseph Helm. He's 74 years of age, 5'7", 150 pounds, with white hair and brown eyes. Joseph has this silver alert has been activated by the Washington State Patrol on behalf of the Thurston County Sheriff's Office. Joseph has dementia and Alzheimer's, as well as pancreatic cancer. He was last seen at 9 a.m. on July 9th. Neighbors saw him around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He has become confused while driving in the past. He has no cell phone and is not believed he has his medication. He has He was last seen in a teal 1997 Ford Ranger pickup with Washington license plates B40974W. If you see or have any information on the whereabouts of Joseph Helm, please call 911. Good news. We have good news. We Help the Missing and Road Warriors for the Missing are celebrating the news that Amy Glover Goodson has been located safe. That is good news. Also located safe is Shaquani Henson out of Kansas City, Kansas. Yes, so we get some bad news, but we also get some good news sprinkled in. What you're looking at here is the booking sheet for a failure to appear for assault by Chase Montgomery Venstra. He was accused of assaulting a 70-year-old man last year. Also interference with the arresting officer, domestic violence in front of a child, and the booking sheet for his 2014 stalking and violation of a protected order. Could be possible that he may have something to do with the disappearance of Dylan Rounds. So let's keep a watch out, and of course, if you see something, say something. More good news out of Kansas City, Missouri. Dennis Bryant has been located safe. This one's a bit tricky. Madison Robertson, the young lady in this picture, has been missing since July 8th from Florence, Missouri. She's 15 years of age, stands 5'4", 129 pounds. The child may be in the company of Emily Yeary. They may travel to Texas, South Dakota, or Louisiana. They may be traveling in a 2005 red Dodge Dakota pickup truck with South Dakota license plate number RJMM20, as you can see here. The child has ear and nose piercings, short hair, and may use the name Matt DeLuca. And there's a felony warrant on file for Emily Yeary. She's 24 years of age, stands 5'4", 175 pounds. If there's anyone who has any information on the whereabouts of Madison Robertson or Emily Yeary, you are asked to contact the Simpson County, Mississippi Sheriff's Department at 601-847-2921. Or you can call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 800-843-5678. That's 1-800-THE-LOST. Jeannie Elizabeth Hernandez has been reported missing to the Des Moines Police Department on December 31st, 2005. At the time of her disappearance, she was described as a 20-year-old, 5'4", Hispanic or Latino female, weighing 127 pounds. She has black hair, brown eyes. Hernandez was last seen at approximately 11 o'clock in the vicinity of Southeast 22nd Street and King in Des Moines, Iowa. She has a tattoo of the name Soriano on the back of her neck, an unknown tattoo on her left wrist, and a scar on her left arm. She was last seen wearing black clothing. If there's anyone with any information on the whereabouts of Jeannie Hernandez, you're asked to get in contact with Sergeant Darren Cornwell at the Des Moines Police Department. The number is 515-283-4811. 515-283-4811. This is Nanishka Pagan Vega. She's been missing since July 5th out of Channelview, Texas. She's 13 years of age. She stands 5'1", 118 pounds, with blonde hair, brown eyes. If you have any information, call the Harris County, Texas Sheriff's Office at 713-221-6000. Again, 713-221-6000, or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. We're still looking to get Oakley Carson's story out. They want you to write an email, and they want you to include the following: her story, including the $25,000 reward, a missing poster, which is what I have here, a link to the News Nation TV report, and a link to the official website. Let's do our best to find Oakley Carlson and bring her home. She was last seen February 10th, 2021 in Oakville, Washington. If you have any information, call 360-964-1729 or 360-533-8765, or call Crime Stoppers at 800-222-8477. From KOMO Washington, officers are asking for help to find a woman who has not been in touch with her family for nearly a month. Melissa M. Wolf, age 37, was last physically seen with her family in Maple Valley on May 31st. Though they had been texting them until June 14th. She has not been heard since. A witness called the Renton Police Department after seeing a post from the Washington State Patrol on Facebook about Wolf. The witness said they met her at Ocean Shores, Washington on June 11th. The witness told officers Wolf was with a man and said they were headed toward the Redwoods. Wolf was in a rented black 2021 Ford F-350 transit truck with Washington plates C14129Y. That truck, however, has not been seen since June 18th in Portland and has not been returned to the rental company, so it's now reported stolen. It's unclear if Wolf is with the vehicle soon. If you've seen Wolf, who has blonde hair and brown eyes, you're asked to call 911. As always, if you see something, say something. Let's find Melissa Wolf and bring her home safe. Good news, Haley Nicole Flores, who was missing out of Corpus Christi, Texas, has been found safe. Police in southern Idaho are searching for a missing mother and daughter. Police say that Donna and Gabrielle Rowe were last seen on June 30th before heading out for a camping trip. Police say there is concern for both Donna and Gabrielle's safety. The pair could be traveling in a light blue 2004 Toyota Sienna van with Idaho license plates 2CVE942. Police say the vehicle was last seen on westbound I-84 near Fruitland. Donna Faye Rowe is 52 years of age, standing 5'10", 140 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Gabrielle Michelle Rowe is 16 years of age, standing 4'7" and weighs 80 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes as well. Both the mother has mental issues, and she has mentioned doing harm to her daughter, and her daughter has Down syndrome. And here is the picture of both. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Donna or Gabrielle Rowe, you are asked to call 208 455 4516. Again, that number is 208 455 4516. Moving right along. We're also looking for a Liliana Trujillo, age 15. She was last seen on July 1st in Nipomo, California. She's 5'4", weighs 120 pounds, has burgundy red tip hair and brown eyes. If you have any information on her whereabouts, you are asked to contact the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Department at 805-781-4550 or contact CFSI directly at 512-887-3519 and mention law enforcement case number 2207-05273. Let's find Liliana and let's bring her home safe. As with good news, we have a little more bad news. Eric Smith, who was last seen on June 27th at 11 a.m., was found deceased. Let's pray that there was no foul play involved, and let's send our thoughts and prayers and all our energy to the family of Eric Smith. We have a pair of little girls missing out of Florida, Sabinka and Carolina Helms. Both have been missing since September 6th of 2021 out of Ocoee, Florida. Sabinka is 4 years of age. She stands 3'5", 38 pounds. Her sister Carolina is all of 1 year old. She stands 1 foot 4 inches tall, weighs all of 22 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. If anyone has any information on the whereabouts of Sabrina or Carolina Helms, you're asked to call the Ocoee Police Department at 407-905-3160 or call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. I'm gonna take a bit of a break. Send this information link out. If anybody wants to jump in, they got a little more to say on any of the cases brought here thus far, or they want to make a comment on Casey Anthony and her whereabouts. Please jump right in. I would love to hear from you. There is a missing persons alert for Emily Strickland. She went missing She's missing as of Tuesday, July 5th. She's described as 5 feet 4 inches tall with black and blonde hair. She has blue eyes, weighs at 140 pounds. Deputies say she was last seen in Walnut Cove wearing a black hoodie with gray sweatpants and pink sandals. If you have information on the whereabouts of Emily Strickland, you're asked to call the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office in North Carolina. That number is 336-727-2112 or call 911. This is Emily Strickland. Find her. Let's find her. Let's bring her home safe. Let's do the same thing for Cassara Red. She's been missing out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina since March 27th. She's 16 years of age, stands 5'5", 125 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Again, you can get in contact with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST, but they would rather you contact the Horry County Police Department in South Carolina. That number is 843-248-1520. Again, that number is 843-248-1520. And we're still looking for Mallory Matthews. Mallory Matthews is a 16-year-old female who is approximately 5 feet 6 inches, weighs approximately 170 pounds, with brown hair. She is believed to be in the Aberdeen Hocqueum area. Oh, wait. There's an update. Mallory was located by Aberdeen Police Department on July 6th and returned to her residence. She has since run away and has not returned home as of July 7th. She is still believed to be in the Aberdeen Hocqueum area. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Mallory Matthews, please contact Detective Corey Blodgett. The number is 360-533-3180, extension 4414. Let's find Mallory and let's bring her back home. The Chesterfield Police Department is still searching for a 15-year-old teenager, Braden Moore. He was last seen in the 14800 block of Bridge Creek Drive on July 6, 2022, in Chesterfield County, Virginia. He was driving a 2014 silver Acura MDX SUV with Virginia tags UEW 2665. He was last seen wearing a black t-shirt, black sweatpants, and a lime green beanie. If you have any information on Braden's whereabouts, you're asked to contact the Chesterfield County Police Department at 804-748-1251 or Crime Solvers at 804-748-0660. Got a little ahead of myself. Again, Braden Moore is 15 years of age, with 5'7", 130 pounds, with brown hair, blue eyes. Last seen wearing a black t-shirt, black sweatpants, and a lime green beanie. Last seen driving a 2014 silver Acura MDX SUV with Virginia tags UEW 2665. If you see something, say something. Let's find Braden and bring him home. Jemiah Williams, who was missing out of Wichita, Kansas, has been located safe. Caylee Elizabeth O'Neill Carter has been missing from Frederick County, Virginia since June 29th of 2022. She's 15 years of age, stands 5 feet 6 inches, 125 pounds, with brown hair and blue-green eyes. Caylee went missing from Frederick County, Virginia on June 29th at 11:30 a.m. She was last seen near Apple Pie Meadows neighborhood of Apple Pie Ridge Road in Frederick County, Virginia. She is possibly being kept in an RV with Maryland license plates in the vicinity of New London Road, Newmarket, Maryland, or in an RV park or location in the vicinity of the West Virginia Panhandle between Frederick County, Virginia, and Maryland. Caylee is 4 months pregnant and she is expecting in December of 2022. Again, she's only 15 years old. If you have any information regarding Caylee's disappearance or you know of her whereabouts, you're asked to contact Frederick County Sheriff's Department, Frederick County, Virginia Sheriff's Department at 540-662-6162. The Virginia State Police at 804-674-2000, or the Frederick County, Maryland Sheriff's Office at 301-600-1046, or the Maryland State Police Criminal Investigations Unit at 410-653-4212, or the Jefferson County, West Virginia Sheriff's Office at 304-728-3205, or the West Virginia Police Against Crimes Against Children at 304-293-6400. You have so many ways to get in contact with her. Virginia, Maryland, if you see something, say something. Let's find Caylee. Let's bring her home. And one of the biggest missing persons cases that's receiving so much attention right now is that of 16-year-old Caylee Jones. Hold on a second. Caylee Jones. I want you to continue to share this right now. She could be anywhere, and national media coverage could bring her home. Here are some more photos of her. Hopefully, and this is her missing persons poster. She was last seen around 11 o'clock at her family's residence in the Whooping Creek Church Road area in Carrollton, Georgia, on June 14th. She walked out of her family home sometime overnight on the 14th and could be wearing jean shorts, a t-shirt, and black Adidas tennis shoes. Caylee is on the autism spectrum and needs immediate medical care. She may have been groomed by someone she met online, and her family is extremely worried for her well-being. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Caylee Jones, please contact investigator Kim Biggs with the Carroll County Sheriff's Department at 770-830-5888. There's a $5,000 reward being offered for any information that leads to Caylee. Let's find Caylee. Let's bring her home. The case number you want to look up is 2022 0600 1911. Here's some more information. 16 years of age. Ah. Come on in. How you doing?
What's up?
Because giving more information on the case of Caylee Jones. She's 5'8", 130 pounds, missing since June 14th, age 16. She requires medical care and could possibly be with someone she met online. Might be carrying a dark blue backpack with a horse on the front. Also, the name Moxie or Kaylee. She's autistic and she's without her medication. I'll go with one more, and then we're gonna go right back to talking about Casey Anthony real quick. We're still looking for Leezer Burnett. She was last seen in the Gwen Oak area. Don't know. They don't have any information as to what she was wearing when she was last seen. She stands 5'4", weighs 117 pounds. Any information on her whereabouts, you're asked to call 911 or call 410-307-2020. And as always, if you see something, say something. And that's all the missing persons I've got for right now. James, what's good with you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just got done watching a NASCAR race. Chase Elliott won.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I got. Oh,
That's my old. I was just going to change the picture. That's my old network thing I had.
Oh, okay. So I just got finished. I got finished earlier talking about Casey Anthony's case and what she's doing now, and some of what I read from the article from In Touch Weekly.
Yeah.
And to me is disturbing.
How she treated her parents is disturbing, also.
Oh, that's a dead giveaway, man. All right, let's start from the top. The first line is absolutely the truth. True crime fans are still outraged over the gut-wrenching details of Casey Anthony's infamous murder trial. Understatement.
Yeah.
I still feel to this day she got away with it.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. She got away with it. There's just, I don't know how the jury personally found her innocent of anything.
I forget what the jury makeup was, but if it was mostly guys, they were probably at her attractive looks and figured she was too pretty for prison. And I know because one of the people in the that was on that jury said that this case haunts him still today.
Yeah.
A source told In Touch exclusively that in March 2020 that Casey is writing a detailed and definitive account of her life and the tragedy of losing Caylee and everything that followed.
Yeah.
Detailed and definitive, meaning that she'll spit more lies than she can probably spit more lies now than she had some 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's again my opinion. At the time of that interview, she had only completed 3 chapters. A source says she knows the book will be controversial and that no matter what she does, she'll face criticism. But she also feels she has a story that has never been told. Nobody else has lived it, so no one else can tell it.
Yeah. I mean, considering the hell she's put her parents through, I'm surprised. I mean, it's just, it's there's no words for it.
Yeah. And then keeping
I mean,
in mind,
you're disrespecting your parents like that after,
I'm still
Can't
I'm
say she
still
killed.
waiting
You
on.
can't say she killed it because she was found innocent by a jury of her peers, but that still doesn't account for everybody else's opinion after they saw all the evidence.
Yeah, yeah. Although they'll say it was circumstantial at best.
Yeah.
Oh, so
How
what?
long? I can't remember how long was her little baby missing before they found the body.
I don't know exactly how long, but
You remember, Joe?
riddle me this though. Riddle me this. Who waits
Oh,
a full month, 30 days to report their child missing?
yeah. Well, I just asked my wife about it, and she said, yeah, they only found bone fragments. They didn't find all of her.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, take a listen to what Casey was doing. Besides working as a researcher, she's tried starting her own photography business in 2016. She created a Twitter account for her company, Case Photography LLC, but it was soon deleted when she received fewer photo inquiries and more questions about the trial.
Huh.
Go figure that one.
Yeah. About the only way she would ever escape the trial questions if she would ever change her name. But
Yeah, right? In December of 2020, now this one got my goat. December 2020, she launched a private investigation firm in Florida. Paperwork for a new company titled Case Research and Consulting Services LLC was filed with the Florida Division of Corporation under her name on December the 14th. Although some reports have implied that Anthony wants to investigate the 2008 death of her 2-year-old
there's my
daughter.
cat.
uh,
Stupid cat.
It said that
Sorry.
some reports have implied that she wants to investigate Caylee's death, but a source close to Casey said in January of 2021 saying that's not the case. That's a closed chapter in her life. She's not starting a company to get answers about Caylee.
Well, she already knows what happened to Caylee.
Yeah, of course she does. And part of that was goes right into her 5 most shocking quotes, which I'll get to in a little bit. Oh, check out Casey's heart real quick. She doesn't want to get answers about Caylee, wink wink, haha. But instead
Right.
she wants to help other people who are facing serious legal charges. According to the source, she knows what it's like to be accused of something that she didn't do. She wants to help other wrongfully accused people, especially women, and help them get justice.
She just wants to tell them how to
Yeah,
cover things up.
yeah. 50 cents will give me a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Right.
Well, I'll say for this next part, I'll say coronavirus was good for something. In June, watch this. In June of 2019, Anthony announced she was working on a film about her life after the death of Caylee. She said, "Yes, I drank and carried on like nothing happened. The movie is called As I Was Told because I'd done what I was told to do. I had to put on a fake persona throughout those 31 days." That's what she said to the Daily Mail about what to expect to see in her movie. However, the movie just hasn't really gotten off the ground, according to a source to People Magazine in September 2020. And the coronavirus became a thing and stopped any momentum that the film had. It is effectively dead.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, coronavirus is good for something, isn't it?
Right?
So, other than that BS private investigation firm she's starting up, what is she doing now? To nobody's surprise, she's dating and partying again. After years of trying to stay out of the public eye, Anthony was spotted back on the scene for the first time in 2019. A source close to Casey said to People magazine, she believes she has done her penance. And now she's partying. She's dating around, meeting new people, and finally creating a social life.
If I married her, I would never trust her with a child alone.
I wouldn't marry her. Period.
I
In
know
fact,
that.
the moment I see her, I'll be running in the opposite direction.
Be like, oh hell no.
And I believe this is a shot of her from 2019. If you ask me, hey, a thing changed. All right, you ready for a shocker?
She wants more
She
kids? Oh
wants
my
more
God.
kids. She wants
Shit.
more kids. For a long time, according to this third source, to People magazine in October 2018, for a long time she was like, no way. But time has changed that. Now she's open to it in a way she hasn't been before. To which I say, no.
Yeah. I'll be like, ding, 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 ding. We got some suspicious activity. People like her need to be sterilized. I'm sorry.
For real though, Casey's father George expressed that thought makes him nervous. What? Come on now. Wouldn't it make you nervous?
Well,
Knowing
it's
what
pretty
you
bad when
know?
your parents have no faith in you. I'm like, dude.
The case still haunts some jurors. Shoot, it wouldn't haunt me if I put I gave the right verdict the first time. One of the male jurors spoke out about how his decision to acquit Anthony still impacted him 10 years later on May 20th, 2021. I think now, if I were to do it over again, I'd push harder to convict her of one of the lesser charges, like aggravated manslaughter, he told People magazine. At least that, or child abuse. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I didn't stand up for what I believed in at the time. The reason you didn't stand up for what you believed in at the time and didn't know what you were doing is because you were thinking with your second head. I'll say that, and I ain't taking it back.
I agree with you, man.
So, where is Casey Anthony now?
Where does she live now?
As of 2017, she was living in South Florida with Patrick McKenna, a private detective who worked as the lead investigator on her case in 2011 in the death of her daughter. He's also known for his work on the O.J. Simpson case.
Oh my God! You know, it'd be funny if OJ and her got together.
Oh no!
Be like, oh snap! There we go! Woo!
And you know what? Honestly,
it's like, who would kill who first, right?
I think about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, what is he now? The second or third most hated man in America.
Oh my God!
with the most hated woman in America.
Oh, they'd be perfect for each other.
Who would try? It would be like that scene in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Which one's trying to off the other first?
Oh my God!
As far as Casey's parents supporting her, in a rare interview with Investigation Discovery's Crime Scene Confidential, Casey's mother, Cindy, reunited with an investigator who helped recover the body of her granddaughter. She said, "I know you guys didn't want to leave until you found every single bone." That's what she told Alina Burrows in the March 2022 clip.
Yeah.
Alina told People magazine, "I didn't know how Cindy was going to react to me. I mean, I was a prosecution witness, so she could have seen me as someone who wanted to lock her daughter up. But she was very gracious, and I think in some ways the interview gave her some closure."
Huh.
And now here comes some more pics. This is her holding a picture of Caylee, like she actually cared about her.
Right.
Yeah, this is back in 2017. Here's another. Here's another one making her look like she's, let's see, innocent, demure, helpless, etc., etc. And if you believe that, I got a bridge I want to sell you for cheap.
Oh no, right? This is sociopath.
And the pic from the Dog and Pony Show, aka her trial.
She's giving her lawyer puppy dog eyes.
Yeah. Please find some way to get me off.
What, Joe?
And he did.
Jose Baez.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Jose Baez.
Jose Baez. If that man didn't do more, he should have been on Dancing with the Stars because he knew how to dance his way around a courtroom.
Yeah.
All right. Top her 5 most shocking quotes. And I'm starting from the bottom. Number 5, Caylee would be 12 right now and would be a total badass. That's from her 2017 interview with the Associated Press. Maybe to some degree, I can agree with that statement because I believe she would probably be a little badass at 12 years old, despite her mother.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you someone who's a badass at 11 years old, my daughter.
Hello.
Woo! That girl's a spicy meatball.
Number 4, I was upset that my mother was parading herself around in front of television. That's according to her 2014 deposition.
Really? She put her mother and father through hell.
Oh my God! I was thinking day 1 of the trial of at least of her own testimony, how she accused George of sexually abusing her,
Yeah.
which they had no evidence of.
Yeah. When her parents were out there trying to search for that poor little girl, and they were following up on leads. So they were doing more trying to find Caylee than she was.
She was out partying.
Hold on, what, Joe?
She was out partying.
Yeah, my wife just said she was out partying.
I was thinking the same thing. Joe saw the tattoo, as did I. She was living La Bella Vita. The beautiful life.
Yes.
Which brings me to quote number 3. This is from her 2014 deposition. "I decline to answer any questions about my daughter. If you ask me again, I will walk out of this room." Now, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that quote right there sounds like a guilty woman.
Are you trying to hide something? Come on. As Joe Biden would like to say, "Come on, man."
Right. And what like my 5-minute Chinese would say, "What you hiding?"
What you hiding?
Number 2, people lie to the cops every day. Cops lie to people every day. I'm just one of the unfortunate idiots who admitted they lied. That's from
unfortunate idiots.
That's from the 2017 Associated Press interview.
God.
Oh, one of the unfortunate idiots.
And number one.
I didn't kill my daughter, but I'm ashamed of the person I was. That's back in an interview with Pierce Morgan in 2012.
Shoot.
You're ashamed of the person you was, but you didn't kill your daughter.
It's like, okay, she's ashamed of the person she was, but why the hell is she out there now doing the same thing she did before, partying, drinking, all that good stuff? And then she wants to have another child. No, thank you.
Get out of here. Oh my God. Uh-oh. We got C for America, CA for America 35, and watch the comments that come in with this.
Really?
Casey is innocent.
Did you watch the same trial?
She
God
didn't
knows
do
my
that.
wife was all over that.
I was too. And I would have voted her innocent too. Yeah, right. Again, like James asked, C for America 35. Were you watching the same trial we were?
I mean, come on.
Come on. I watched as that evidence come in, and all they did, all Casey and Baez did was dance around it. They put on their little dog and pony show. The jury bought it, hook, line, and sucker. Especially the male members of that jury. Go ahead.
I mean, you see cases these days of parents killing their child, and it's like, I mean, the evidence speaks for itself, especially with their behavior, the behavior towards the kid before, the behavior to their family members after. It's like you could tell there's something hidden. There's something being hidden from the public.
Mm-hmm. And still, I'm still in a state of shock right now. She's still out partying. She's still out trying to create a social life. That part, despite the trial and all that part I can see.
Yeah.
But she wants more kids. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. Again, attention all guys. If you see Casey Anthony, run the other way.
Yeah. But I have a question. Casey Anthony, I mean, well, I'm looking at you look at the picture of CA for America. It looks like
Casey.
It's Casey, and yet Casey Anthony for America. It says 35, but Casey Anthony now is 36 as of March 19th. Is that a Casey Anthony fan girl, or have we just been visited by Casey Anthony? I know we're not that. I know you're not that big of a channel, but seriously,
I'm guessing it's a Casey Anthony fangirl. I mean, because she put. I mean, that the last two comments she put out there. I mean, as we say today, she put her whole chest into that one.
Yeah. Casey Anthony was incident. I mean, considering you got jurors coming out and saying now that they would have at least convicted her of something.
Yeah. Let me go back real quick. I believe he said he would have pushed harder to convict her of one of the lesser charges. aggravated manslaughter or child abuse.
Yeah.
It was, but like I said earlier, the only reason that stopped him from doing so was because he was thinking with his other head.
Yeah. I mean, like right now,
You see,
Casey Anthony's mom is what, 64?
oh man,
Yeah. And her husband, which has had some medical issues. Let's see, how old is he?
he's
Let's
got to
see.
be in his 70s.
67.
67.
Yeah, he's 67. Apparently, I got a picture of here of him. He's got one of the recent pictures. Looks like he's in a halo. Must have broke his neck or something.
Ooh,
That was the
after a
yeah.
near fatal accident.
We're on the same. Me and you are on. Are you on my page? Yeah, you're on my page. Yeah, you're on my page.
First of all, I appreciate you sharing this with me.
I forgive her. I
Oh,
forgive her.
let's
and
play
it's
the
hard
whole
for me to
thing.
say.
Yeah.
When people are sick, it's when they need their family most.
Yes, sir.
Has your daughter called you? Has Casey reached out?
She did reach out to ask how I was.
Would you like to see her?
Yeah, I would. I mean, honestly, I would. I would like to just tell her I'm sorry. That I forgive her. I forgive her. And that's hard for me to say. But you know what? I need to be forgiven by her and my son and other family members or friends that I care so much about.
Oh,
Forgive me for what I've done
he didn't
to
do
all of our
anything.
lives.
It was an accident.
Yeah, I mean, I know
He
her parents have had
needs
a
to be
lot of
forgiven.
problems.
Yeah, I figured that much, but come on,
She looks like her daddy.
she does. But at least I could say throughout the whole thing, George Anthony is a stand up man.
Yeah, I mean, considering, like I said, that him and his wife both were out there searching and following up on leads for Caylee.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I just hope I hope their lives, or the rest of their lives, turn out a lot better than what is going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much that's all I got as far as where Casey Anthony is right now, what she's doing. I know you got it on the tail end, but I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah. I wanted to help you out, give couple my 2 cents. We got another little video here about Casey and Anthony where she is.
Oh,
Let's see what this one is.
Let's run this then. In Touch Weekly.
Yeah.
That's where I got my article. That very picture.
There's
too.
the picture. Yeah. Let's see here. There's the pictures you
that's
had.
the article.
This right here is the picture that our little friend over here, CA for America 35, used for her profile picture.
Good digging.
I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, look at this.
Digging. I love it. And this is where I got
yeah,
all
me and my wife are good with digging.
those quotes from.
Here's this little video.
That's where I got all 5 of those quotes from. Yeah, right.
Now, these are all the quotes you said.
Mm-hmm. all I can say to that whole thing is like that old Johnny Cash song. I believe deep down, sooner or later, God is gonna cut Casey Anthony down.
Oh, karma's a bitch. You know,
You know it. You know it.
y'all have to pay for your sins when God comes a calling.
Exactly. I mean, again, Johnny Cash wrote a good one when he said, "You can run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God will cut you down."
Yeah. Johnny Cash had a lot of really good, poignant, heartfelt songs that were deep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Man in Black, oh my God. He's a one of a kind.
Yes, he was. He was. Shout out to that legend.
Hmm. He lived a hard, crazy life,
Mhm.
but he found his love in June.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That's gonna pretty much do it for this edition of the Fans Bite. And lengthwise, this might be my longest one yet. But again, I'm very appreciative of everybody who joined in. And James, like I said, you caught it on the tail end, but I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate your contribution to this edition.
You're welcome, man. Anytime. I wanted to make sure I made it here for you and help to give you a little good showing here.
Mm-hmm.
And considering when we may have actually had Casey Anthony on there making comments, that's like, come on.
That would have been crazy.
I know that
That
would have
would
been
have
like
been
extra crazy. But
Yeah.
CA for America 35 is a little fishy, especially when she's got the picture.
Right. So now that we got our laugh out the way from that, I'm gonna say to everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you to all the subscribers, all those who support Bethea's Bite and Bethea's Bite Reloaded. Again, if I didn't clean up the house properly, you'll get a proper video cleanup at the end of the closing. So, in
Yes,
other words,
sir.
let's come back here. Let's do this again next time, possibly next week. Until then, for James and the Gaming Claws, I'm Ernest Bethea, the Last Outlaw. This is Bethea's Bite, and it's reloaded. We'll see you again next time. Until then, you know what to do. Bite this. Hey everybody, this is the Last Outlaw. I want to thank you all so much for watching this edition of Bethea's Bite. I've said it many times over that you are the engine that keeps Bethea's Bite going. Be sure to follow Bethea's Bite and Bethea's Bite Reloaded all over social media. Follow me on Facebook at the Last Outlaw 316 on my personal page, or the Bethea's Bite Reloaded page at Bethea's Bite Reloaded. Follow, like, share, leave a comment for me. Let me hear from you. Follow me on Twitter at EKB316. Follow, like, retweet, share, leave me a comment. I want to hear your thoughts. Hit me up on YouTube at user/EKB316. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and be sure to ring that notification bell for future videos. Swing by the message forum at BethesdaBite.com. Register, log in, leave a comment, get in on the conversation and the investigation. Drop me an email at kingofhearts316_09@outlook.com. In the subject line, put in Bethesda Bite Reloaded, but keep your comments clean, as they may be read live. I'll have videos and links for the missing and true crime cases on my new Instagram account at EB The Last Outlaw. I still won't mind you giving me a comment or two. Let me know what you're thinking. This is the home for news, opinions, debates, your voice, and justice served. This is Bethesda Bite, and it's reloaded.